we're going to move on to Kevin Hawk's Indy Question of the Week, and he's got an interesting question this week.
Yeah, all my questions so far have really related to wrestling. What you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
This is a wrestling show.
They're indie wrestlers.
And I'm talking to wrestlers. So generally all my questions pertain about things that influence them with wrestling or things about wrestling they enjoy. This one I decided to step out of the box a little bit and ask them, outside of wrestling, do you guys have maybe a hidden talent we don't know about? Or what, something about you that we wouldn't expect? As per usual, the very first answer I got was from my fellow ginger, Darren Corbin. Darren Corbin can play the piano.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I tried learning piano in high school. It's hard.
I can't do it.
I didn't want to play the piano, but a hot girl in my music class knew how to play the piano, so I wanted to play that instrument.
And you wanted to do a duet.
Yeah.
In bed.
But also, this ginger can play.
I play keyboard. I used to be in a band.
Yeah.
And then I think I broke my keyboard at my brother's concert. And
I did.
Elmo dropped it. Elmo dropped my keyboard.
He used to play JBL's theme all the time.
Yeah, I did. The Mortal Kombat song, the Mario song, and the Pink Panther theme.
Yeah.
Moving on. Evangelistico from the Submission Squad.
Ah.
Said, keeping calm.
Is he just naturally a really angry person?
It's a weird...
High energy.
Okay.
It's
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
One of his
It's kind
partners.
of an obscure thing to list as a talent.
Yeah.
I'm good at not punching people in the face when they piss me off.
That's a good talent to have.
Yeah.
I get pissed off a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't punch faces, thankfully.
Don't punch faces.
What'd you say to me? See, it's talent.
So what else did you get? Ow.
One of his partners / rivals, Davey Vega,
Aha.
had a trifecta of cooking, bowling, and baseball.
Hey, that's a triple threat right there.
Yeah, ladies. I don't know if he's single or not, so I shouldn't try and hook him up unless he is single. If you know he's single, post in the comments, and we'll try and hook him up on a date.
Yeah. There you go.
And we'll try to put that in a future episode.
There we go.
There we go. The best ref in the biz, Bryce Remsburg. Bryce is right.
I love Bryce Remsburg.
Said that secretly he is a dancing machine.
I can believe that because I've seen multiple times in Chikara where whether it's the Osirian portal or it's just Bryce being Bryce.
Yeah.
I could see him being extremely dancey.
Yeah, I mean, for a referee, he's got a good athleticism to him.
Yeah, right.
And he's very charismatic because if you watch like Chikara DVDs or other promotions, he's really good on commentary too.
And if you don't watch Chikara DVDs, why not?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
SmartMarkVideo.com. You can buy all your Chikara DVDs right there.
And you can watch almost every single Chikara show at smvod.com too, on their video on demand service.
Absolutely.
Almost all of them have been transferred already.
Also, be sure to check out Chikara Office on YouTube because they do the podcast to go occasionally where you get full matches.
Yeah.
They've got great
event center.
They've got great clips of matches in there also. Great promos from different guys. Check out Chikara. If you don't know what Chikara is, you're missing out. It's probably the best thing in wrestling right now.
It's been mentioned on every single episode of the show.
Because we love Chikara.
And
I just wanted to yell at people who don't watch Chikara. I didn't mean to turn this into an ad.
Well, it's an ad now.
Yeah.
We are advertising Chikara because Chikara is amazing.
Yep. Send us free tickets.
So, do you have anybody else for the Indy Question this week?
Yeah, another Chikara alumni.
And
part of Interspecies Wrestling and just overall Canadian indie wrestling superstar, one half of the Super Smash Brothers, Player Dose, says training dogs and baking.
It's a very opposite ends of the spectrum.
I feel like it makes him a very good house husband.
I feel like the training dogs came out of necessity from the baking, because he'd be baking and the dog would be just in the kitchen.
Begging the whole time.
Yeah.
Aha.
And so, in order to not be bothered, he had to learn.
But now, the ultimate test: can he teach a dog to bake?
Player Dose, are you up to the challenge?
Challenging you, Player Dose.
Hopefully that will be in a future episode, too.
Stu. That really is your name.
If that is your real name.
There's a name on Facebook, Stu Dose.
That is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm friends with Player Dose.
Yeah. We're friends. If you find our Facebooks, me and him, we're friends with a lot of the Chikara guys.
Yeah.
But last but not least, and I saved it best for last. In my mind, the best, most obscure secret talent. Drew Gulak. A guy who we've got on and said is, a great wrestler, fantastic. His match at National Pro Wrestling Day with Colt Cabana, one of the best I've seen in a long time. Can work the flying trapeze. Just, what do you say to that? That's pretty. I said
that trumps every talent that could ever come up.
it's just a huge thing of badassery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're secretly an X-Man and you have like secret powers, nothing beats flying trapeze.
Yeah. So I actually had to ask him, is this legit? Can you really do that? He said, yeah, his grandfather was a circus performer and taught him how to do the trapeze.
I mean, where else are you gonna learn?
I'm the Flying Grayson who wasn't adopted by Batman.
And became a professional
Are
wrestler.
you Robin?
No, he's Drew. Drew Gulak. But he'll fight you in a round robin tournament.
He out-wrestled me. Horribly.
Drew Gulak could out-wrestle me blindfolded with both hands tied behind his back. Probably.
He's out-wrestling me right now. Because he's probably at a wrestling show right now, and I'm shooting a YouTube video.
Holy crap. He's using mind control. See? He just out-wrestled you.
He's tapped out to a headlock.
That's pretty impressive.
From Drew Gulak mind control.
That's a cool trick.
Which is another talent that he didn't help
He
him
is an
get.
X-Man!
Yeah.
How uncanny.